Hello and welcome to the Andrea Barkley Show. Today I have some super practical tricks you can start using today to drop those pesky 5 or 10 pounds and get you headed in the right direction. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it. Number one, when you go out for breakfast, skip the breakfast potatoes. Not only are they totally void of all nutrition, they're packed with empty calories and loaded with fat from hydrogenated oils. I ask you, have you ever eaten a big side of breakfast potatoes and felt awesome about it after? No. Instead, get a side of fruit, cottage cheese, or avocado. Yes, you can totally track macros and make room for those delicious breakfast potatoes if you want them. And if you aren't familiar with tracking macros, stay tuned because we will get into that on a future episode for sure. But it's real easy to eat fat and it's really easy to get in plenty of carbs. And so let's save them for something that will make you feel like $1,000,000. Number two, now for the thing that started it all for me, my one-way ticket into conscientious eating is salad dressing. Dear Lord, please skip the restaurant dressing and most bottled dressings at home. Many years ago, I was reading ingredient labels looking for the best ratio of protein, carbs, and fat. And of course, I wanted low fat and low calorie when my eyes actually fell a little lower and I read the ingredient label. There is a difference between an ingredient label and a nutrition label, and they both can be important. But in my opinion, the most important one is the ingredient label. And the first 5 ingredients, by the way, are the ones that there is the most of in a food product. And in this particular bottle of salad dressing that I was holding, the number 1 ingredient was hydrogenated soybean oil. And I thought, what on earth is that? And after researching the effects of food on your health, both good and bad, were incredibly eye-opening for me, and I would way rather have more calories in a dressing than harmful ingredients. But long story short, if you're out to eat, just ask your server for some balsamic vinegar or red wine vinegar and lemon. It's so delicious, and a little squeeze of Dijon mustard too goes a long way. It's heaven. All right, number 3, quit snacking after dinner. Just be done. And this is really a reminder for me because I love to snack after dinner. I very regularly get a cute little bowl of nuts and chocolate or homemade popcorn cooked in coconut oil, and I have a glass of wine, and I'm in my comfy Netflix city. But I don't need it, and I do it often enough. Sometimes you just need to stop. Just stop eating after dinner. Just be done. I have a really smart client who says that to her kids when they want sweets after the meal. She says, just be done. And I also know someone really smart who says, I could write a whole diet book in 1 page and it would be go to bed. Just open up the book and it'll say go to bed. All right. Number 4, lead your meals with 2 questions. Number 1, what is my protein? And also, what is my green? And the rest can easily fill itself in. You want to aim for at least 20 grams of protein per meal and for a colorful vegetable with each meal. A colorful vegetable with each meal. And by the way, you can totally overeat fruit. Yes, it's super good for you, but it also does have a lot of sugar, so be careful with that. You can also do the same with nuts and nut butters and avocado. Yes, these things are really delicious for you, but you can overdo it. I know I'm going on a tangent here, but I know a lot of healthy people, especially vegetarians, who aren't as lean as they'd like to be. So don't come at me with your hate. I'm just saying that typically they tend to not eat enough protein and are overdoing their carbs and fat, even if they're good for you. So I'm just saying that, I'm not saying you have to eat meat, but that it is important to watch your proportions. Before I knew better, I was using a flavored creamer for my coffee, and certainly it was a pretty heavy dollop. I began measuring it and using only a teaspoon or so, and those last 5 pounds almost totally fell off of me. Okay, one last time. What small changes can you make right away to lose 5 pounds? Skip those breakfast potatoes, make your own dressing, quit snacking after dinner, make sure you're eating enough protein and something green with every meal, and watch what you are putting in your coffee. That super sneaks up on you. Okay, I'm gonna add in one last final thing that I know you know before I close. Get moving. Take a walk, get a little sweaty every single day. It's so good for you. Just get moving. I hope you found this episode helpful. If you're not already a subscriber, please do so wherever you get your podcasts. And don't forget to leave a 5-star review if you enjoyed it and share it as well. You can find me online at AndreaBarkley.com and on Instagram at AndreaBarkley. And are you struggling to stay motivated? Join my daily text club where I text you each weekday morning a swift kick in the pants to get your butt in gear. It's only $29 a month and you can cancel anytime. Visit AndreaBarkley.com/motivate to get started. Have a healthy and wonderful day.